Hi guys, FrostFangs here, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be doing some Jenos today, damage Jenos to be specific. I could have waited to do this until he got the skin released, but I already made a video on that, so I'm not too bothered. If you want to see Merman Jenos, go ahead and check my last Jenos video, because I was originally planning to just delay this video till the skin came out. I think it's releasing sometime mid-September. I actually can't remember if they even actually gave a specific date, and I don't really feel like waiting any longer, so I'm just going to go ahead and do damage Jenos now. We've got a pretty standard setup for it. We've just got max level penumbra, and then kind of standard healing Jenos. If you compare it to my standard one, you'll see that it's pretty much the exact same thing. It just doesn't have light years and the extra range. Instead, it has lifesteal with penumbra, which is a pretty good trade-off because this one got nerfed kind of recently. The range one, I think it used to be like 6 or 8 or 10%, something like that. Now it's like 4%. So instead of the 20% range, we're getting 35% lifesteal, which is a pretty good trade. We also have Heavenly Pull for a tiny bit of range on the Q, a tiny bit of self-heal, cooldown reduction to the max on right-click, so it's 2 seconds less. Then also a tiny bit of extra duration. I used to have a setup with way more sustain, but I find myself just going for this one more often than I would go for the one that had relativity at higher level, so I just ended up getting rid of the loadout. I think it used to be up here, so I currently just have 2 for Jenos, although I haven't actually played damage Jenos in a while, which is why I wanted to do this video, because I've been delaying it for a really long time now. We're obviously going for binary star for the talent, and that's pretty much it for the intro. I guess you could technically do damage Jenos with power cosmium as well, and this talent is actually not too bad at the moment, but it's a bit more situational than binary star, which works pretty much anywhere. I think a big reason as to why Jenos is so popular is because he has a good selection of talents and also cards. He has pretty much everything you'd want or need if you're going to play him as a support, and he also has a decent selection of hybrid cards. Alright, well, for game 1, we've got Siege Frog Isle, a map where I definitely usually go for the range setup, but obviously for the sake of the video, we're going to stick to the damage. We've got a Kinessa, we've got a Sky, a Khan, and a Buck as the team, and we're up against a Grover, a Strix, a Sky, an Eevee, and an Ashe. I don't think it's the most sensible choice. We will still be healing for the same. We'll just have limited range on the heal, so I have to play a little bit further up or back, I guess, depending on who I need to heal, but we've still got the 2-second cooldown reduction, so we're throwing it out the same amount, and we're just not giving a damage amp, which in this situation would also be kind of nice, or whatever. It's a casual siege, should be a good game to warm up. We've got Steady Aim, Bulk Up, Debilitate, Storm, or Bullet, so yeah, definitely should have gone for the normal one. Debilitate, Nocturnal, Wormhole, Banning Ram, and Deep Roots. Go ahead and throw a heal on the Nessa straight off the bat. I'm going to play kind of defensively at the start because I don't know what they're really going for. We'll throw a heal on the Khan. Sky winning on the Kinessa. She's really low. I don't have any Illuminate, so I can't really see her. What a flipping shot. That actually worked. Threw some more heals on the Khan, just playing kind of carefully and trying to land as many shots as I can. Headshots with this are kind of crazy. Ashe is pushing in. Whenever she hits me, it makes my aim shake, which is really annoying. I am dead. I guess that is a benefit of playing Ashe, which I've never really thought about before. Is sometimes your explosion will like shake people's aims and stuff if they're on like uneven ground. That's something I've never even taken into consideration before, but that actually really threw me off there. Her shield was also obviously completely blocking my damage. Does seem like her pushing up kind of worked for us though, because we're actually kind of holding the point. That is Grover going for the ult. I'm going to try and retreat. Hopefully I don't get killed. Can't heal him from here. He's a little bit too far away. There we go. Just about got him in range. Going to go ahead and throw the ult. Okay, cool. We hit the Ashe. One person is more than good enough for me. Hello, Eevee. I did just try and run away with my F, but that didn't work. I hit her with a grip. Sky got some good damage on her. Khan was holding the point there for ages. We got to 96%. Sadly, there's the objective loss. We didn't even really get a chance to run back onto it, which kind of sucks. There goes the Eevee. Nice. Having a bit of a hard time staying accurate with Jenos. I feel like my aim isn't like perfectly where it should be. I feel like sometimes it moves left and right, even though it should be pinpoint accurate, unless binary star gets inaccuracy from firing, which I don't think it does. Khan just went ahead and grabbed the Ashe. There we go. Heal for the Nessa. She nearly died because my reaction time there was terrible. There's a grip for the Eevee. Nice. Well done, team. I don't even have a freaking cripple on that, so I don't know why she didn't blink back. Heal for the Khan. He's actually still up. Never mind. I spoke a little bit too early. Hello, Ashe. I'm going to just grip you to stop you from doing that, and she is dead. Nice. I kind of saved her all though, to be honest, because it would have been a bit of a waste. The Sky and Eevee are both on me. There we go. We got rid of her. Can we get rid of the Sky as well? My tracking was so bad. I nearly got rid of both of them. I got rid of the Eevee. I also dealt with the Ashe, and then we nearly killed the Sky too. She was one shot off. Trying to get a heal to the Sky, but she's too far away. We'll throw another one on the Khan. Grip for the Sky. She's going for the ult. I think we're safe. Oh yeah, we're fine. Right click for the Khan. He timed his Q kind of well. Hello, Eevee. Really, I'm just trying to throw as many heals out here as I can. I still feel like I'm not doing enough. There's one for the Sky before I die. Never mind, she's out of range. There is the defense failed. I'm definitely missing the normal general setup here. I feel like I'd be benefiting much more from the bonus damage for the team and also the extra range. Whereas with this setup, I'm able to defend myself a little bit better against like the Eevee and the Sky and stuff, but I'm just not healing for as much as I'd like to, and I'm not damage amping, which is definitely kind of sucky. There's one for the Khan. Also, earlier on, just a minute ago in the chat, somebody said that there's a bot, so I think somebody isn't here. The Eevee did just go in and ult me, but I think we're okay. Oh my god, I cut that one really, really close. I was trying to throw a heal on the Khan, but needs to get a little bit closer. Never mind. I wasn't going to try and cross that gap there because I was probably going to die, but I guess I got killed by the Grover instead. But yeah, just to confirm, because I was dead and I was watching the Buck, he is definitely not a person. He's doing the weird moves that the bots do, so it is technically a 4v5, which is a bit of a shame. I just have a heal on that Nessa, but she still got blasted. Got some shots there on the Ashe. The Strix is just over there as well. There's another one for the Sky. Grip onto the Ashe. She's popping her F. Sky got rid of the Strix, but she did die for it, and that is the 0-3. We're definitely kind of screwed here if it is 4v5. We're putting in an effort, but we're just not really going to stand much of a chance if we're a man down. There's a grip for the Sky. She is gone. Nice. There's another heal for the Khan, which didn't go out for some reason. In a bit of an awkward spot here. I'm going to pop the F and try and leave, but I'm expecting to get shot by the Strix. They both just fired at me and managed to dodge it. That's very lucky. Okay, just run over here, throw a heal. I'm getting blasted. There's the Eevee getting rid of me. Sure, I also got routed by the Grover. We're going to lose a 0-4. We're a man down. We can't do very much. Grip to the sky. There's some shots for her. Cool. I think we should be able to finish her off. Nice. Right click for the Khan. I'm going to get some shots here on the Grover. And there is the 0-4. I think we would have stood a chance if we were 5v5. We were doing quite well at the start, and I think the bug DC'd, and it was obviously kind of destined to be a loss. I feel like I did alright though. I don't think I did too bad. Shoutouts to Prodling. I have no idea how to read that name. That is the enemy Eevee. Props to her. She did pretty good. 9,454k. I tip my hat to you. Quickly going through everybody else's stats though. The Buck was a bot for most of their game. The Sky struggled a little bit. Same thing with the Khan. Same thing with the Ganessa. All of them did fine other than the Buck, who was a bot for their side. Ash did pretty good. The Strix was a bit of a pain in the ass. The Grover did a really decent job there as well. He actually had top damage. Props to the Grover. The Sky did okay. Nothing crazy. The Eevee did pretty solid. But yeah, overall, if it was a 5v5, would have been an even game. Maybe we would have still lost it, but I think we would have at least stood a chance. We put up a fight for it, but it's really, really hard to win 4v5s. It does happen. We had it happen recently in the Corvus video, but in that one, I think even if all 4 of us who were actually there were doing better, it still would have been a loss. We'll go ahead and just requeue for everything. I'm not really bothered what we get because that wasn't much of a full siege, but for the setup there in game 1, even though it was an awkward situation for it, it still did fine. I would have definitely gone for the range and the damage amp normally, but Binary Star with the lifesteal wasn't too bad. It seems like we've been given Siege Frog Isle again for some reason. Of course, the one time I try and record Jenos, it's going to give me Siege Frog Isle twice, back to back. Shoutouts to Azzy Data and also Guilty Jr. I'm guessing it's how you'd say those names. That is the Imani and also the Ash. We then have a Strix and an Eevee. We're up against a Victor, a Fury, a Damba, a Maeve, and a Cassie. So they don't have a tank this time around, but they do have double support. We'll go ahead and grab Binary Star and do the setup again. Definitely not a good situation for it. I'd actually go as far as to say that this is one of the worst maps for going for Binary Star Jenos, but maybe I'm just not thinking about one. For the talents, we've got Wormhole, Slugshot, Nocturnal Pyromania, so a little bit different. Street Justice, Spirit's Chosen, Impulse, Cherish, and Burst Mode. There's a heal for the Ash. Right click for the Ash. She nearly got killed. The Eevee did just die there on left. I'm trying to also heal the Imani. I really should be playing 100% as a support here, but I'm playing as kind of a hybrid. Don't know why I'm getting an accuracy on my weapon. I don't know if Binary Star always has an accuracy. I remember it being pinpoint accurate like all the time, but for some reason right now it's got like a ton of spread on it. Maybe that it's always had that and I've just not paid attention. Don't know, maybe it's the skin on the weapon I'm using, because sometimes it feels like my shot hits even though the effect is like going way too far left or way too far right. So maybe it's just the visual is not lining up with where the damage is actually going. I don't know. The Imani needs a heal here, but I'm just waiting for it to come off cooldown. There's another right click for him. Okay, cool. She's still up. Victor is running into a wall. There's a grip for him. Not really sure about that. Play my guide. Not sure what's happening here. My effect is glitched. I went over to the right and for some reason that happened. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate that. I think I just went over here and something weird happened. I was literally just going across the wall and then for some reason the effect got bugged. Fury went for the ult. I did try and get a heal to the Eevee, but that didn't work. There's a Q. Dodge the beam. There's a right click for the Ash. Never mind. One for the Strix instead. Seems like the whole team's pushing up. There's another one for the Strix. My F is now on cooldown. Pop in it and see if I can get round. Nah, I'm totally gone. They pushed up really hard there with that Fury ult. Victor's going for the ult. I'm going to try and pop mine to counter it. Nice. I don't know if he actually activated it at all, but we got rid of the Victor. Nice. Decent amount of counterplay going on there. But there is the 1-1. Imani used her ult right at the last second for some reason. Also, the Eevee and the Ash, we're talking about lags there, which I'm also having in this game. It's just the standard sort of lag that you have pretty much all the time in Paladins, because for some reason this game has scuffed servers still after many months of them being busted. Dead to the Victor. He also got rid of the Eevee and the Ash, and also the Strix. Fair play. Just got a Quadra. He's definitely putting in more effort than everybody else. Him and the Fury, as far as I can tell, are definitely, you know, trying to win this game. Props to them for that. I guess it is just a casual siege though. Imani just saying there in the chat that Victor has aimbot. I don't know if he actually does. I have absolutely no way to tell if he is cheating, but if he is, he's not doing a crazy good job with it, considering the Ash did just try and get him. I did grip him a second ago. There's another heal onto her. Do I peek round? Probably not. Ash is going for the ult. There's another heal to her. Sure, there's a shot for 2 for the Cassie. Okay, gonna go ahead and throw the ult, see if we can get him. Oh, there we go. Nice. There's a double. Sick. We just completely removed the Victor and the Fury from the game. I've actually made semi-decent freaking ults with Jenos today for some reason. Well, that's Fury again for the ult again. I guess they're going to push in. We just killed the Damba midway through his ult. I don't know if that puts it on cooldown or not, but it was midway through traveling. There was a pretty nice amount of damage there from somebody, but they're all still up. They're kind of low. Not sure exactly what's happened here. Have I been disconnected? For some reason, it's just like stuck me here. I can't move my mouse or anything. It's just showing me that Eevee, I guess, has green underwear that's not textured very well. I'm not sure exactly what's happened. Oh, I've been kicked. Okay. Right, well, I reconnected. The bot bought me a life rip. I guess that's fine. Did just try and hold the Maeve. Never mind. Didn't even need to. The Imani still blasted her. Victor's going for the ult. We can just dodge that one. Nice. I'm going to throw a heal onto the Ash if I can get close enough because we have no extra range. She went ahead and popped the ult. There goes the Victor. Nice. Don't know why he was placing himself so aggressively there. Cassie and Fury are also here. See if we can get rid of her. Never mind. There's a grip for the Cassie. I guess I'm dead too. The Maeve doesn't really matter though because we got the 2-3. At least it's even again now. I was disconnected for like 1 round or half a round or whatever. Now we're at least back. Hello Maeve. She's going for a flank. She is gone. Nice. I'm able to kind of defend myself with this up. Like I said in the first game, that's kind of the main benefit of it. We're going to go ahead and throw the ult. Oh, the Damba popped his F. I think we might have had him if he didn't. I also didn't place it very well, so it's whatever. I think that's the first one we've missed though so far, so I'll take that. As far as I can tell, the Victor isn't cheating. I think he's just putting in a bit more effort than everybody else. He's tryharding a tad, which is fine. It's a siege after all. It's a situation where you know expect it. And there is the push failed. Maeve died in the slow-mo, but yeah, for some reason recently my Paladins videos have just been cursed. Of course, I try to play Damage Jenos. We get Siege Frog Isle twice, but also I crashed in yesterday's video, and in this one I think I disconnected. It wasn't a crash. crash because Paladins was still open. It just DC'd me from the game for some reason. My internet was still up, but for some reason the game DC'd. Evie also in the chat is seemingly having issues with her blink not working properly. Maeve went for the ult. We've nearly genned ours. The Imani went for hers. There's a right click on the Strix. Chuck another heal onto the Imani. Never mind, she's gone. What a waste. Victor threw over a nade. We'll throw another one onto the Ash. Grab for the Cassie. Nice. If we don't jump on it, we're not going to get it. Evie's going in for it. I guess I should too. That is the overtime. I got ulted by the Damba. I am gone. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 2-4. I guess fair enough. It definitely seems like they were putting in more of an effort than we were, but I guess we're going to delay it for a little bit because Ash is actually on there with the ult. We'll go ahead and get Master Riding so we can run in a bit faster, I guess. But there is the defeat. Imani just said there in the chat that he's cheating at 100%. Evie's saying that her blink didn't work. Overall, scuffed set of matches, I guess would be the way to describe it. I would usually scrap videos like this, but to be honest, I feel like I should leave all of this in because this is just genuinely what Paladins is like for me a lot of the time. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 2. As far as I'm concerned, the Victor wasn't cheating. I'm pretty sure I've actually played with him before. I think he was just putting in more effort than everybody else. He was trying harder. He was actually playing pretty well overall. He went 32-8, 171k. I don't really know why he'd try so hard on a casual siege, but you know, he can do whatever he wants. There's not necessarily anything wrong with him playing like that in a normal siege. I just don't know why he'd do that instead of doing it in like a ranked scenario, but hey, whatever, he can do whatever he wants. But yeah, for the stats, the Ash did okay. The Imani did struggle a little bit, but she didn't do too bad. The Evie did pretty decent. I'd say we did okay. Didn't really do any damage there at all. 27k is pretty damn bad, but we did heal for quite a bit. That was kind of the role I had to take there. So much for me trying to cover damage Jenos. I guess we'll do another one sometime in like the next month or two where we actually hopefully have better situations for it instead of just Siege Frog Isle twice. But not only Siege Frog Isle, but cursed Siege Frog Isle. I got disconnected in game 2 and we also had a DC in game 1. But it's definitely kind of hard to label those issues as unlucky when they happen as often as they do. But for the stats on their side, the Fury did okay, the Cassie did pretty decent, the Maeve not so much, the Damba did pretty good, very similar to the Fury with just a bit less damage, and then the Victor carried the match. Solid game, I guess. I don't know. Don't really have anything else I want to add here at the end, so I guess I'll cut the video here. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see me revisit this, I guess, again, sometime in the future, and hopefully a better scenario by dropping me a comment and let me know by leaving a like on the video. I'll of course see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and as always, stay frosty.